And what's up, my people? It's Joey Bags here. So here I am with the Alien Mods or alien-mods.com load cell mod kit for the Moza SRP Lite pedals. So off jump, I paid for this. The owner of Alien Mods, Alex, super awesome dude. He went ahead and he did hook me up with some expedited shipping so that way I could get this ahead of time, you know, other than the longer wait that it would have coming from Romania, because that's where he's located. So huge shout out to Alex for that, for the review. So I've had this here for a while. I've taken a look at it. I've had some other things that, you know, some other reviews that have come up a little bit before it, but now that I have the time, I'm able to unbox, which you've already seen a video of unboxing, and I'm able to go ahead and install it. So this kit is available for the Moza SRP Lite pedals and only works if you have the Moza Brake Performance Kit. So if you have the Moza SRP Lite pedals and you don't have this Brake Performance Kit, you're going to have to pick up this kit before you can use this mod. Now, if you had already picked up the SRP Lite pedals because you either copped a R5 bundle or maybe you're thinking about the new R3 bundle, the Brake Performance Kit from Moza is unnecessary. This you have to get. I wish they would include it in the bundle. Unfortunately, they don't, and it's a $30 upgrade. I've said this in my previous Moza videos. This is one of those necessities. If you get that bundle, plan to spend the extra $30 to get this Brake Performance Kit. The only reason I say that is because the Hall Effect Sensor brake pedal on that SRP Lite pedal set isn't very good. And not to say it isn't very good, it's just mid. Quite honestly, it's like every other Hall Effect Sensor pedal set that you're going to use. So whether you use Fanatec's CSL their CSL pedals, their Hall Effect Sensor pedals, they feel exactly the same. The Camus C5 pedals, those are actually a little bit worse, but for the most part perform the same. All of these Hall Effect Sensor pedals are very light, really weak, and they kind of need a little extra something. The good part are PXN. They also use a Hall Effect Sensor pedal. PXN includes their brake performance kit in the box, which drastically improves their brake pedal way beyond the other three. The Fanatec, you're going to end up getting either the load cell upgrade, which is I would highly recommend, or some form of brake performance kit in the form of a dampener and elastomers and springs. It's a necessary evil, unfortunately. These brake pedals, they're just way too soft. And not to say, I mean, you could watch Daniel Morad's video and actually quite a few other people that, you know, talk about their GT3 race cars brake pedals where they're not as actually stiff as you would think. There is still a little bit of give before you start, you know, feeling or having to add in that extra pressure. So they're not bricks the way a lot of people think race car brakes are. There is still a little give to them. It's not like you're pressing down on a brick. But these pedals, as is, are just way too soft. Now, this is what I believe is a 60 kilo load cell, which Alex includes in this kit, in this very, very, very nice, and I've said it before, very nice 3D printed case. He's using this load cell. You can see it there. The cable that connects to the brake pedals input plate, I guess you could say, in the front where it would plug into your PC. Now, as I said, this kit requires this brake performance kit. So you'll take your brake performance kit, separate the top portion from the bottom portion. It's, you know, it's not held in by anything really. You know, this is pretty much the brake performance kit as it comes from Moza with this little thing on the bottom. So you'll take these 4 screws off, and that'll allow you to separate it from this metal back plate. Now, I have the older version that has two screw bosses at the bottom. So there are these little humps, and there's threading built into them. So this box will come with 4 of these little nuts on each one. You'll just remove 2 from the front pair, which Alex says on his website are really just for shipping purposes. And you'll slide it through the 4 holes once you've taken out this middle plastic piece. You'll slide this right on here. Well, you'll place these and put these in place. And then as you screw these through the threaded holes there, everything will kind of line itself up and come down, as you can see here. And then he just recommends using the 2 additional, I believe they're M3 bolts, and finger tight on the 2 screws that are not directly screwed into the plate. So these 2 are directly screwed into the plate. These 2 are just pushed through. So I just have the nuts on there, and it's holding it super nice and tight there. Now, also included in the kit from Alien Mods is this little 3D printed piece here. This sits on top of the load cell sensor to then distribute the weight from your foot through here. So as you see, you've got that. You've got your elastomer from Moza. You'll put that into a little cup, which is already molded too. This little plastic piece here, which fits that. You can then take the spring, put that there. And then the top portion goes to the center there, line it all up. And then you click this into place at the back of the pedal. Now, these 2 here, you'll have to screw into the top of the pedal. So this screws in at the pedal, and then you can just kind of slide this all up in here like so, click it into place, and you're good to go. As you press down through here, your force is going through the spring, through the elastomer, and then into the load cell pedal. This you'll calibrate in Moza's software, and you'll just hit calibrate and just push your pedal down as hard as you want till you get to 100% brake pressure. And that's pretty much it. At that point, you have now upgraded your Moza SRP lights to a load cell brake. I have used both the Moza brake performance kit, and I've also used 3D wraps. Moza's brake performance kit is not bad, and for the time that I was using it, it was okay. It provided the type of pedal feel that I expected, and it allowed me to have this load cell feel where I wasn't worrying about my foot angle or how far I was pushing down the pedal, but how hard I was pushing down the pedal because of the spring and the elastomer. I'm now using 3D wraps brake performance kit. I currently have that in the rig that is at the end of testing, and that I have to say I kind of like that one quite a bit more than I do Moza's. Moza's is only $30, where I believe the 3D wrap one is a little bit more than that, but I actually do like 3D wraps just a little bit more. It actually gives me a little bit of softer pedal feel, which I know everybody's like, what? You mean a softer pedal? You know, it gives me a bit of a softer pedal feel as I'm using the progressive elastomer. So it allows me to go in, get just a little bit of brake, and then if I need, any more, I just start pressing down as hard as I want to go to then give me the amount of brake pressure that I want. It really allows me to modulate and trail brake a lot better than this one does. I actually feel this one, for what it is quite a bit stiffer. And while everybody's like, but stiff brake pedal, no, stiff brake pedal is not always a good thing. Like I've said, it's not like you're supposed to be pressing on a brick. Having some give is a good thing. So this is the brake performance, or should I say the Alien Mods load cell brake performance upgrade kit. And this will be going into the rig, and you should be seeing this video coming out very, very soon, probably this weekend. I would imagine, let's see, it's currently Friday, very early morning, so I would probably expect it Friday evening to Saturday, and you should have that review soon. If you want to check out a really good install video, because this is kind of an overview, I would definitely check out Michael Smith's YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description. He's got a very good video where he is installing it. And he also does a quick review where he compares it to his VRS pedal set that he picked up. I'm going to be comparing this to all of the Hall Effect sensor pedals that I have. So how does this feel compared to those? But I'll also be comparing this to my Fanatec load cell pedal upgrade that I have on my Fanatec CSL pedals. And I will also be comparing this to the Ricmotech load cell pedal upgrade for the Logitech G29 potentiometer pedals. So I have those, and I'm going to be testing those out along with this to kind of give you my feelings on. And that's actually, I believe, a much weaker, I want to say that's probably like a 20 to 30 pound or 20 to 30 kilo load cell. I'll put it in editing exactly how much it is. I'll look it up and put it in just in case. But yeah, so we'll have Fanatec's to look at. We'll have Logitech's to compare also. And then we'll have this one from Alien Mods. But as of right now, as you can see here, Alien Mods. And if you want to go to alien-mods.com, this is not a sponsored video. About all I did get was hookup on expedited shipping. I did pay for the regular shipping, but he went ahead and, you know, out of his own pocket, expedited the shipping for me, which was a huge, awesome thing that he didn't have to do, which I give him a huge shout out. So Alex from Alien Mods, the owner, amazing guy, awesome to talk to. I believe he's currently working on some more upgrades, and I have a conversation that I need to have with him about another set of pedals that I may want to upgrade to, or have some upgrades made for. But for right now, this is the Moza SRP Lite load cell pedal upgrade, and stay tuned for the rest of the videos that are come from this. I'll check you out on the next one. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.